I have just asked Professor Maria Walcher to say a few words about the project of intangible cultural heritage into which our TCIM disciplines are involved.
Maria Walcher is an ethnologist and leading expert on intangible cultural heritage. She's worked extensively with UNESCO, advises the Association for Natural Medicine in Europe, and received the Priznitz Medal for her outstanding contributions to traditional naturopathy. Please.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very happy to be here. It's the first time I'm here. And it's so good to meet so many people which have all the same sense of healing, or in the same way of thinking about it. Although we're coming from so different worlds, cultures, countries. It was not sung at my cradle that I would be here in these times, because in my family, healing or illness did not play a role very much, because we had not to be sick or ill. Nobody took so much care about that. We sang a lot. My family was a singing family, and so I was never interested in medicine. I did not want to go to doctors or something like that. And then, all of a sudden, I worked in the field of folk music in Austria for many years, and then the idea of UNESCO, the intangible cultural heritage, popped up. And in Austria, we did not think so much about that, or we cared so much about that, because we know everything about culture in Austria. You're sure, huh? That's what do they want to tell us, and what should that be to safeguard what? The songs? Yes, we do. We have archives. What does that mean? And then it's now exactly 20 years, the ministry told me to make a study. Do we need intangible cultural heritage in Austria, yes or no? And for many months, I met all the people in folk culture fields, and we said, well, we could do something about that, but it's not so important. Then all of a sudden, at the end of my study days, a guy asked me, do you think the traditional European medicine is intangible cultural heritage, yes or no? And it came to my mind, yes. And I said, I think yes, but I think it's difficult. And at that point, we realized how important intangible heritage is, especially in our countries. In Europe, especially Middle Europe, we have lost so much knowledge and experience in the field of traditional medicine, also handcraft. We did not realize that we lose it, because school medicine works. We have all techniques. We are educated in so many things. But it was at that moment when we decided, yes, we will sign the convention, the UNESCO convention in Austria, because there are so many white spots in our cultural landscape, mindscape. And it was crazy, because traditional European medicine was not known at the time. Nobody knew what is it. What is she talking about? I myself did not really know it, because the expression was new. It's not like traditional Chinese medicine or Ayurveda. It was an invention. And it was possible, and that was the point, it was possible under the headline Intangible Cultural Heritage to bring all the players in that field together. The ministry, the chamber of doctors, the chamber of pharmacists, all the people who worked in that field, who were meant under energetic therapies or something like that. And it started a discussion that was incredible. And well, it is not in 20 years that now traditional European medicine is well known in Austria or is totally accepted. No, not at all. But we can talk about it. And we have, it's a process, of course, it's a long way, but things happen, and we have now, since half a year, in Vienna, a place which is named Center for Traditional European Medicine, where people can gather and can get workshops and so on and so on. And I think intangible cultural heritage has a high potential to talk non-aggressive about it. That is really something new, because normally you talk about medicine in the light of natural sciences. But if you talk about it as a cultural phenomenon, that changes completely, because nobody can deny that our knowledge about traditional healing methods, even when we say there exists methods in Switzerland and in Austria too, where they say they heal by praying. This is not very, very chic and yeah, in our non-spiritual society. But we have the chance by intangible cultural heritage to show that the world is involved, and there exists so much in this field in the world, because we have the international lists. We have more than 180 states that have signed the convention. This is incredible, and so we have a good exchange on that. And I will tell you tomorrow in the morning at 9:10 more of that. Thank you very much.